Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am doing a collective reading and energy update. I do channel these collective readings on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much to all of you who are here tuning into the reading today. If you would like to manifest specific messages from the reading, I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Liking and subscribing are forms of energy transfer, and this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. Now, with that being said, of course, I do channel many different people, situations, and energies throughout these reading videos. So always use your own intuition and only take what connects with you in a personal and intuitive way. I'm starting today with the Energy Oracle Cards deck. That's where I usually start, and I don't believe in coincidences or accidents. So the fact that I was wanting to name that card deck tells me that I should absolutely pull some cards from there as well. But I am actually beginning with the traditional tarot deck. So I'm feeling a little bit of heaviness today that's a bit hard to explain. I feel that some of you may be sensing this as well. For whoever is feeling a bit of a heavy energy, I want to channel into this. I feel that for some, here we have the Queen of Swords reversed. This could be speaking to someone or forces around you who are perhaps speaking negatively about you. This card can sometimes connect with gossip or those who can't be trusted. So there may be energies around you, I'm hearing, that are feeling triggered by your light, by your growth, and who might be projecting some of their own insecurities, fears, or doubts that are being illuminated within them back onto you energetically. And you could be picking up on that as some form of heavy energy. So again, I don't feel that I'm speaking to everyone here. Only take this if it intuitively connects with you. This also could not even necessarily be someone specific in your personal life. This actually could be a general thematic kind of message that your light generally is so powerful and so brilliant and so illuminating that it often reveals patterns of fear, unworthiness, and insecurity within others to themselves. And not everyone is ready for those revelations within themselves that your light subconsciously and automatically illuminates. And when someone is not ready for that illumination within themselves, that effect that you have on them, it will actually cause them, in a sense, to push against you in some way energetically, to reject you, to perhaps be triggered by you in some way. But I'm also getting that even those who are not ready to receive you at the time will never be able to forget you. That was a really powerful message coming through today, because I feel that for someone listening, it's almost like your light, your energy does trigger people to be awakened to their highest possible potential version of self. But in the process of that, it also illuminates every energetic pattern within them that would actually prevent them from accessing that highest version of self. So if someone is ready for that deep journey of self-discovery that you trigger for them, they find you to be highly addictive and very enthralling. They feel like they admire you right away and want to be closer to you. But the reverse is also true. If someone isn't ready to take that journey of self-discovery within themselves, I'm hearing specifically those who lack self-awareness and don't desire to become more self-aware, those types of people will feel highly triggered by your presence or by being touched by your energy. However, again, even those who are not willing or ready at that point to go on that journey of deeper self-awareness, even they will not be able to forget your presence, your light, your energy. It's almost like they will store it away subconsciously. And then when they are ready to awaken, it's almost like that trigger of your energy is still there within them, like ready to awaken them, ready to take them on that deep inner journey. And in that moment, they will then, like the others who do admire you, who do love you for your radiance, for your light, for your essence. Again, those who were triggered by it initially, not ready to take that journey, will later on think back on you fondly. They will think to themselves how they may have missed an opportunity to connect with you, how they wish that they had been ready to receive you. And I'm not sure why this is coming up in the reading today. It could be because some of you are feeling that you're triggering others or triggering the unconscious collective. You could be feeling this subconsciously as the unconscious collective triggers this heavy energy back onto you. You also could be actually experiencing the other side of this equation. So you might be having people from your past come back into your life or into your consciousness in some type of way, possibly even people who were triggered by you in the past or who were living at this much lower level of consciousness in the past. I keep hearing a dog barking. So someone might have a dog, or a dog might be a significant symbol to some of you. But the main message here is that nothing is going wrong through this process, whether you're feeling the heavy energy, whether you're feeling the rejection from society generally or from a specific person or group of people, or whether you are seeing people come back into your life. Know that all of this is natural, and it's actually a reflection of just how powerful and radiant and beautiful your energy is. It's not indicating anything that is off kilter within you. It's actually that your light is illuminating what is out of balance within others, if that makes sense. So I want to know what else I can channel for the beautiful souls connecting with this reading. The Hanged Man. Okay, so this card represents apathy, stagnation, discontentment, whereas you're coming up as the Empress. So because I have this Empress card, this tells me I may be connecting with a lot of divine feminine energies. Now, of course, these labels, divine feminine and divine masculine, are just labels to describe energy dynamics. We all do have a balance of internal divine masculine and divine feminine energy as well. But I'm picking up that you, divine feminine, are coming up as the Empress. You may be connecting a lot with the number 333. There might be something going on in your sacral chakra, specifically the physical lower abdominal area. You may have gotten, I'm getting cramps or even discomfort, strange sensations in that lower abdominal region. Now, of course, I always have to say I am not a medical professional. So whenever you experience anything physically related, I always recommend exploring it with a doctor or medical professional first. But I do feel there's something happening energetically in your womb space, in your sacral chakra. It's almost like, energetically speaking, you're giving birth to something really powerful at a creative level, something that might just be this new beginning in your life. For some of you divine feminines, this could literally be a specific material thing or creative project or a job or a new endeavor, a new connection, something that you are bringing into creation. I'm hearing something you can sense and feel but can't fully see in the physical world yet. So this might be something that is feeling very in flux for you, whether it's a relationship with a person, whether it's a new path for you in career, in finance, in life. Whatever this is, I feel that it's a physical creation coming into being that you can sense, that you've been sensing for a long time, that is really on the brink of manifesting in a full-blown way here into your reality. I feel that this has required you to hold some kind of vision for yourself that you just knew at an intuitive level, but that others possibly couldn't really fully see and may have even doubted from time to time. It feels like you walking in the dark to manifest this thing. Like for a while, you've been free flowing with your inner guidance. You've been staying connected to the present moment and to your intuition, allowing your intuition to carry you step by step, now to the point where this is really on the brink of manifesting in a powerful way. I also see you generally, divine feminine, really tapping into your true goddess powers, so to speak, that divine power that's flowing through your veins, that you're really accessing specifically through what we sometimes call flow state manifestation, manifesting by allowing every area of your life to align with its ideal version through staying fully connected with your present in the moment guidance and surrendering everything else, surrendering the timings, surrendering even the attachment to the physical circumstances or how things will look or how they will come to you. This surrender has been so powerful for you, divine feminine. It's really what's keeping you in your center of gravity at this time. And what I feel you're being asked to cultivate most actively and strongly, again, is this mindset of surrender, this mindset of I am in my power when I'm fully present with myself, with my guidance, with my in the moment life experience. And I am surrendering all of the outcomes. I am surrendering all of the timing. I am entirely detached from all of the ways I may have tried to control or force things into place in the past. And that is exactly what makes me so powerful and so unlimited. But I feel with this, that with the Hanged Man card, it's almost like this represents an opposite energy. I'm getting a very masculine energy from this card as well. So this could be your internal masculine in the process of healing for some of you. This could be what you're shifting out of, that you're shifting out of confinement, that you're shifting out of a period of stagnation. But I also feel for the majority of you, I want to say for 70 or 80% of you, this Hanged Man card may actually represent an external masculine energy who is in this state of stagnation and discontentment within his own life. Someone who, for whoever I'm speaking to, that this is connecting as an external masculine in that Hanged Man state of being. I feel that whenever you get around this person, you feel really heavy. This may even connect with that heavy energy that was coming out at the beginning of this reading. This could be a romantic or a platonic situation. I'm getting that for many of you, this is a long-term romantic person who's either in and out of your life or who was in your life in the past. This person is feeling really stagnant in their own life at the moment. Whereas they're seeing you, divine feminine, in this sun card energy. We just pulled the sun in the upright position. So I see you stepping into this fresh, exhilarating energy because you have done the inner work, because you've gone within yourself deeply, you've healed your patterns of fear, of limitation, of restriction from the inside out. And that's now, again, beginning to break into the physical world. It's beginning to show in your physical reality, just as for a long time, when a woman is pregnant, the child is not visible until it breaks forth, until she gives birth and it comes into full creation in the physical world. And I see that, metaphorically speaking, that is how much of your life has been. It's like you've held this invisible vision, and many people may have doubted whether it would ever come into full-blown fruition. But now you're looking like magic to others, because through that sacral chakra, through that divine feminine energetic womb space, which metaphorically speaking is really through your creative power, through your visualization, through your manifesting abilities, you've brought into being, or are now bringing into being, something into the physical world that many others may have doubted or misunderstood for a long time. This could just be you giving birth to a new version of yourself, going through this massive glow up in your life. This could be you manifesting something financially, in your work, in your business, in your relationships, in your body. But it does feel like people seeing something that you visioned into creation and being just in awe of it, looking at it like pure magic. And this masculine energy is seeing this coming into being. He's seeing that the visions you've been holding for a really long time are manifesting into full-blown reality. And he's feeling detached from it, in the sense that you may have set boundaries with this person, disconnected from them. He may not have been involved in the creation of what you are bringing into your life, or he might not feel involved in this new phase of your life. And that's causing him to feel a kind of unfulfillment, a kind of discontentment. It's also illuminating ways that he has stayed stagnant within his own life, because I feel that, unlike you, the masculine energy coming through here hasn't developed the same level of self-awareness. This particular masculine hasn't gone through that same inner journey of deep self-reconnection. I'm hearing fragmented. He may be someone who has gone through a lot of trauma in this life, and that may have caused this kind of fragmentation of his energy, where there are parts of him that are still deeply unconscious, but are negatively impacting his day-to-day life, that he is still in denial of, or still not consciously aware of. And I see that being in your presence actually brings these unconscious patterns. It's almost like it forces them into the light. And he may have actually ran away from you, Divine Feminine, for this reason in the past. He may have pushed you away or tried to disconnect from you emotionally or physically, because he was afraid of how your light forced these unconscious self-limiting patterns within him into the light of his consciousness. But I now see the word intrigued is coming out. So like before, he may have been intimidated by that illumination effect that you had on him. But now, as he sees you manifesting these things into your life, manifesting this powerful new beginning for yourself, shifting your energy in a big way, I see he's now gone from being almost afraid of that effect that you had on him to being intrigued by the magic that he is sensing around you, intrigued by the way that you do illuminate this different level of consciousness within him. If this isn't something that's happening already, I see that this could be futuristically predicting how this masculine is going to feel moving forward. Like increasingly, as he sees you stepping into your power, Divine Feminine, he's going to become increasingly intrigued and almost feeling this magnetism towards you, whereas in the past, he may have actually been more intimidated or afraid by that effect that you had on him. And I see this as pushing some kind of physical reconnection here with the community card in the upright position. Now, if you are already physically connecting in some way, this could be a deepening of your connection in the physical worlds. If you haven't met yet, it could be that your soul is magnetizing in this masculine energy. that he could be meeting you in the physical world very soon. For others of you, this could be someone from your past actually coming back into your life. So of course, always take these messages as they do connect with you. The number 7 or 777 is also connecting really strongly here. With woman holding a coin in the reverse position, I see that Spirit is blocking this masculine from being able to re-enter your life, Divine Feminine, or to enter your life unless he is coming free of karmic energies that may have plagued him or possibly even this connection in the past. So it's like, whereas in the past, if there was a past physically in this connection, meaning this is someone that you've already connected with in this incarnation, there may have been lower vibrational karmic energies impacting the both of you in the past. And in those previous phases of your life, Divine Feminine, Spirit may have allowed these karmic energies and patterns to exist while the two of you were physically connecting. However, as you have raised your vibration and healed those karmic patterns from within yourself, those karmic patterns are no longer able to exist within this masculine while he is deepening his connection with you in the physical world. And if he is still holding on to those karmic patterns and dynamics in a consistent way internally, it will actually reflect in a disconnect between the two of you, whether that's a communication disconnect, whether that's just kind of missing each other, not syncing up, not connecting in the physical world. Now, at a conscious level, this might be really confusing to you, Divine Feminine, because you might be confused as to why the two of you are out of sync, why the communication seems off, why there are periods of separation or silence physically. But your spirit guides want you to know that anytime you're feeling cut out from this masculine's life or from this situation, whenever you're feeling out of sync, it's actually a form of divine protection, not just of your energy, but also of this connection generally. It's in a sense preserving it for the future by keeping the two of you physically a bit out of sync or disconnected whenever the masculine here is still internally engaging with some kind of karmic pattern. Now, when I speak of karmic patterns or cycles, this could manifest in so many different ways. This could be self-limiting beliefs, behaviors, a kind of heavy energy around the masculine because of these blockages. This could manifest in the form of a karmic relationship, an addiction, a behavior pattern, etc. So only you will know how this applies for you. But what I'm really getting most strongly is, Divine Feminine, trust what enters and what leaves your life. Trust what you are feeling connected to and excited about, and what you are feeling repulsed by and repelled away from, because those emotions are really powerful guidance from the divine. This is like your internal GPS system, your intuition speaking to you in real time through your emotions. So when you're feeling like you're being disconnected from someone or something, or feeling repelled by someone and something, even this masculine or really anything else in your life, know that you can trust that guidance, that there's always a reason for it, and that sometimes the very thing you desire most is actually being preserved through periods of time where things feel out of sync or feel disconnected in some way. And for many of you who still hold the soul desire to reunite fully with this masculine, I see that in those cases, this connection is being preserved through those times where things feel a little off or out of sync in 3D, because it's actually creating space for this masculine to heal those karmic patterns from within himself, while at the same time allowing you, Divine Feminine, to continue focusing your attention and energy on something really powerful taking place within your own life. Because what I'm also seeing is part of why these karmic energies are no longer able to exist between the two of you in the same way is because you, Divine Feminine, have raised your vibration and aligned with a higher timeline that's setting you on a trajectory to bring into creation a lot of really powerful things into your life and into the world. And this is meant to be your main focus at this time. This is a major component of your soul's intentions. So the divine, your spirit guides are not allowing you to be distracted from this higher level soul mission any longer by lower vibrational energies, even when those lower vibrational energies happen to be within or connected to a person who you share a really powerful soul bond with. Because that's the challenging thing about this connection to this masculine. I feel that in many cases, this masculine is actually someone that you share a really powerful soul bond with. I'm hearing potential. There's a lot of spiritual potential between the two of you at a really deep core level. I feel that when you're both healed, awakened in your essence, in your true element, so to speak, when you're really aligned, the both of you, with your deeper soul self, there's a profound sense of coming home between the two of you. And most likely this is something that you've already tasted with this masculine. You've sensed that. And that might be why you're holding on, or why it's a bit difficult to fully let go of this person. And what I'm really getting here, though, is this masculine at times is living out of alignment with that true soul self. And so that is why you do experience those periods of time where there is disconnect, where things feel out of sync. But always underlying this bond is profound unconditional love with the angel of love in the upright position. And again, I'm hearing that at times when things do feel out of sync or disconnected, it might cause you, Divine Feminine, to panic, to feel anxiety, to feel really heavy, to worry about this situation. And your guides are really asking you to surrender those fears, surrender those worries, trust the timing of your life, trust that emotional guidance coming forth from within yourself, and trust that this connection is truly one at a soul level that is highly bonded. It's one of unconditional love. And that if you hold the desire for the two of you to align more fully in the physical world, that desire can and will be fully realized. But oftentimes in those periods of disconnect, or where things feel out of sync physically, this connection may actually be actively being preserved for that future reunion state. Of course, only for those of you that desire that full-blown physical reunion, because for others of you that might not be part of your soul desires at this time. And of course, you are the conscious creator of your life. Nothing is off limits to you. I feel that this situation is much more fluid than your human self would at times allow you to believe, meaning you truly can have whatever you want out of this situation ultimately, but it requires you to surrender and really trust the timing of it here. So with contract reversed and cornucopia upright, I'm getting that you, for your part, Divine Feminine, are really being guided to steer clear of those old patterns of karmic energy that may have at one time been within you as well. I'm getting that in the past, you and this masculine may have heavily mirrored each other's wounding, each other's pain, each other's fears. There may have been a lot of mirroring here karmically happening between the two of you. This could even be a twin flame connection for some of you because of that energetic mirroring that I am sensing. But of course, only take that if it does connect to your situation. However, I see that you, Divine Feminine, have healed those wounds, those karmic patterns within yourself. Whereas the masculine here is still catching up. He still seems to be holding on to some of those denser karmic patterns, which is why you might feel a bit of a heaviness whenever you get around him. Now, you, Divine Feminine, seem to be in this really powerful manifestation energy when you hold that vibration of being clear of fear, being clear of doubt, being clear of restriction, limitation, all of those things that represent those blockages energetically or those karmic patterns from within the self. And I see that you holding that vibration because of the mirroring that takes place between you and this masculine does actually clear out and heal those patterns gradually from within him at this really deep energetic level, even if the two of you are not physically connected. And in fact, even if you, Divine Feminine, are romantically opening yourself to potentially connecting with others, even if you are dating, even if you're in a different romantic relationship, your choice to hold that vibration of unconditional love within yourself is actually gradually and steadily healing, opening, and awakening this masculine energy as well. I just feel that someone needed to know that message that's happening at this really deep subconscious energetic level. And it's happening regardless of how much or how consistently the two of you are connected in the physical world. But I am getting, Divine Feminine, that your guides are really urging you to stay in your power here with cornucopia upright, to focus on what you are powerfully manifesting into your life, not on the past of this connection, which of course is already falling away and in the process of being radically transformed. So I know that this is a very unique reading today. I feel I might just be connecting with a specific group of souls here, particularly Divine Feminines. So I do hope if this message was for you, that it did reach you today. If anything from the reading did connect, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video, and I will be pulling one final Rumi Oracle card for this reading. However, after this reading, I will be continuing on Patreon with those of you who are part of our Patreon Soul Tribe. So we will be doing a more in-depth channeling into this whole situation and connection. I will be channeling more about this masculine, about the nature potentially of your soul bond with this masculine, what he is consciously thinking and feeling at the 3D level, as well as what his soul is experiencing at a deeper level and what he truly wants to communicate to you, Divine Feminine, at that much deeper core soul level. I'll also be channeling Divine Feminine guidance messages from your spirit guides and any other pieces of information that come through the reading. So if you do feel guided to explore the extended version of this reading, the link to that will be in the pinned comment and description box under this video. But for now, the Rumi Oracle card to close this reading is the Hand of Fatima. So I'll be reading just one message to close the reading here on YouTube. I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness. I move to your command. I am a surrendered prey in your hands. And you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I am only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, you are giving birth to more spirit than you ever held before. You are held and you are bound within the warmth of divine protection. Something is being born in your life right now, in your own consciousness as a seed, perhaps of a new way of being, a new idea, belief system, philosophy, or sense of self. You are being asked to heed your intuition and instincts. Your body is sacred and worth your attention. You can honor your body as a sacred vessel through which your spirit creates soul and expresses itself in the world. This oracle also comes to you with guidance. Giving your body rest and healing is most beneficial at this time. Love is all things you see. And that means saying no can mean saying yes to something greater. So give yourself permission to say your no and yes as dictated by your heart. That feels like a beautiful place to close the reading today. Thank you so much to all of you who are here as co-creators of these reading videos. I am sending you all so much love today. Of course, if you feel guided to it, the link to the extended reading is under the video in the pinned comment and description box. Take care, have a wonderful remainder of your week, and I will connect with you here again in Friday's reading.